we're okay. Okay, cool. All right. So did you have a minute to look at the questions?
Yep.
I typically send those earlier and give you some time, and I completely forgot that I didn't send them to you.
It's
So
okay.
I apologize.
No, I got all my answers, so I'm good.
Okay, cool. Now, let's see. I'm recording now. So the one thing I want to tell you is if we run out of time, we only have 40 minutes. So if we run out of time, I'll send you another link to connect, just in
Okay.
case. Some take longer, some don't. So it all depends. It depends on how talkative you are. And if you're anything like Tori was, we're going to have to reconnect.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be as talkative as her, but
Okay. So let's get started. So thanks for joining us here on the Small Ball Podcast. Kara, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
How was your Christmas?
I'm grateful for everything. I love seeing family. I mean, it's the best part of my year. So,
Good. Yeah, it is a lot of fun for sure. Do you have a big family?
my mom's side, it's only like me and my sister that are like the youngest, so it's not really anything. But when we go to my dad's side, there's like a bunch of babies there. Like
Oh,
it was so
geez.
chaotic.
Yeah.
All of them were coming up to me trying to tickle me, and I was like,
Too much. Too much.
yep, all at once.
Yeah, that's cool. My wife's family was really big, and well, they still are really big. But her grandmother's house where we used to always go. It was real small, and it was so uncomfortable because we just felt like we were sitting on top of each other. It was
Yeah.
insane. Okay, all right. So let's start the questions here. Um, our first couple questions, I call it the warm up round, and the first question is change it a little bit. So originally I asked what your walk-up song was, and a lot of girls are saying, I don't have walk-up songs. So I changed it. So what is your pregame hype music?
I would have to say it's probably like a pop or like country. Sometimes like I don't listen to like individual music. Like it's always like a team thing.
Okay.
And we usually just listen to like it's like a little bit of country because not everyone likes it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I typically do like country, but it's a lot of like pop.
Okay. Okay. So you just kind of listen to any kind of music. You really.
Yeah, like me and another girl on my team, Bella. We made a playlist this year, and it's just a lot of pop. So
Cool. And you guys play that before when you're practicing or warming
yeah.
up? Yeah.
Hmm.
Cool. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about your softball career. So if you could describe your softball career in one word, what would it be?
I would have to say determined.
Okay.
The reason for this, my freshman year, I had a lot of competition, obviously trying to get on the field, and I literally made it my goal to try and start, and I ended up getting, I think, right field, and I was so proud of myself. I was determined to get that position, and I worked hard for it, and then sophomore year, I got hurt with my meniscus tear,
Mm-hmm.
and I was so determined to get back. I did my physical therapy every day, and I came back with 4 games to spare. And then last year, I was just determined to get like a good batting average, work on my fielding, get better than I was. And this year, I'm determined to get a better batting average and do a lot of good things.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, do you typically play in the outfield?
Yes, I would specifically say center field, but this year we lost a lot of good seniors last year, so
Yeah.
might be playing a little bit of third, might be playing. I don't know about pitching yet, but definitely center field.
Okay. And I know Rhonda was bummed whenever you got hurt that year because that year you guys were primed to have a good season.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
How did
really
you
hurt me.
how did you do it?
Oh, funny story.
Uh-oh.
We were playing Newcastle in a scrimmage, and we have like a little like dance thing, like a dance circle in the beginning of
No, you
games.
didn't.
Yeah, and there's this thing called getting sturdy where like you go on your knee and like you get up like quick and like keep doing that. But I came up on one of them and I just like I guess I came up wrong and I just tore my knee, and then I still played the entire game. Like I was going or dropping or doing a drop set for fly balls, like, and then I got a triple on one of my like still running, and I was like I don't think anything of it, but I just kept trying to like stretch it because it felt like I needed to crack it.
It didn't feel right. Yeah.
No, but we went to the doc. I couldn't like walk on it the next day, and I was like, I think something's wrong. So I went to the doctors quickly and had a torn meniscus.
Is it, did it just heal on its own or did they have to go in and clean it up?
Yeah, they had to. It was like a shaving thing, so they
Yeah.
shaved off the
Yeah. Okay.
excess.
Yeah. Well, I guess it could have been a lot worse, right?
Yeah. Good thing I didn't have to be in a lock brace because they would have had to like sew my meniscus back together, but it was just a simple procedure.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. But yeah, I do remember when that happened. I think my daughter was a senior that year whenever
Yeah.
that happened. Yeah. So I remember whenever you went down.
Hmm.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about game day essentials. So what's your go-to pregame snack, or meal that gets you ready for the game?
For pregame snack, I would definitely say granola bars. My friend's mom, like my teammate's mom, she always brings her like a little snack bag, and then she always brings me a granola bar. I'll eat those.
That's funny.
And then, yeah, and then I'll just eat like fruit for lunch to make sure I have a healthy
Yeah.
lunch.
Yeah. There's a lot of girls that they say they don't eat at all because they're nervous or whatever.
Yeah, well, I like for pregame snacks, like we have no time after school. Like the
I
games
know
are
you
right
guys are
after
rushed.
school.
Yeah.
Yeah, so all I eat is just a granola bar, and then I just make sure I eat lunch.
Yeah. Does your school provide you any food like on bus trips or anything?
Mm-mm.
No. I know at Central Valley, when Macy played there, the booster did. The boosters bought food for the girls.
Yeah, we don't have
So
anything like
you need to get on them. You guys
that. I
need to
know.
eat.
We
You guys are probably
should.
starving after games.
Oh yeah, we're always complaining that we're hungry.
Yeah. I'll have to, next time I talk to her, I'll be like, get these girls some food. All right. Okay. Do you have any game day superstitions or rituals that you swear by?
I wouldn't say I have like specific things, but like for pre-games, I'll like if I do a batting routine, like I'll go to the tee first, then I'll do soft toss, and then I'll do heavy balls. I have to make sure I do that exact routine every single game.
Okay.
Or like maybe if I do good one game, then like whatever hairstyle I was wearing, then I have to do that the next game.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that hairstyle is a big thing with my
Mhm.
daughter. She always does different ponytails and bubbles or whatever else she says. It's funny. But yeah, you guys, you gotta feel good to play good, especially girls. I see that more with girls than boys.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. All right, so now we're going to get on the field. What's your most memorable moment on the field? And it can be anything. It could be a big win, something funny, whatever you want.
I would pick between two. So definitely my first one is my first home run whenever I think it was my freshman year. Can't remember who we were playing, but I hit my home run and like all my teammates were so happy for
Oh
me and
yeah.
like they were cheering for me and like I came into home plate and it was
Mm.
just I always remember that moment, everyone
Now,
screaming.
do you still have the ball?
I do,
Did they,
yes.
that's cool.
I keep all of mine.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
I wasn't a big home run hitter when I played baseball. This is like 30 years ago. But I still have my first home run ball. It was actually to Hope. I went to Hopewell.
Really?
So yeah, I hit it out in Calella's field there. So I still have it though. It's pretty cool. Long memories.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, you said you had another one.
Yeah, the second one, I wasn't playing, but this is when I was hurt. It was whenever we beat CV. I just remember that game was one of the best games that I've ever watched. Like, I was so proud of my teammates for
Yeah,
doing that. Like, I was just so proud of them.
that was. I mean, obviously I didn't want to be on the side that we were on, but that was a
Yeah,
fun game. That definitely was
yeah,
a fun game.
yeah.
those are always memorable.
Yeah,
And
even if I wasn't playing, I still like to see my
yeah,
teammates.
yeah. And like I enjoy those games because they're
Yeah,
fun. Like I'd rather have those games, even if you lose, I'd rather have those games than the games you win by mercy rolls or, you know.
yeah, those ones are just like it seems like you're just going through the motion instead of
Yeah, it just isn't as fun.
yeah, definitely.
Hey, I know what your answer is going to be because everyone says the same thing. So what is the toughest pitcher that you faced?
Painless.
Yep. And,
Gotta
and
pray her every time.
yeah, and honestly, I honestly think Peyton's probably going to go down in history as one of the best players to ever come out of Beaver County. She's just a phenomenal player.
Yeah, and especially freshman year, it's like in your section, it's the first time you're gonna see her. But I remember this was like when I was slapping at the time too. Like I was practicing that,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually slapped off of her. I hit it like right, or I bounced it right over the third baseman's head, and I was safe. And like that was probably one of the best moments of
Oh, I
my
bet.
batting career.
Yeah. That's what, like, slapping is almost cheating because you don't need to hit the ball square. You
Yeah.
just put it in play and hope for the best.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's cool. So do you still slap?
Not really. I've gone more into hitting, and I used to bunt a lot, but I just grown out of that.
Are you natural lefty?
Mm-mm.
So do you always bat lefty or you switch to righty
No, I just do right, and then I switch to left if I
if you want
slap.
to slap? Okay. All right. Okay. Then why'd you abandon slapping? Just curious.
I think it was just I wanted to focus on hitting more and get like a more powerful swing instead of working on slapping.
Yeah.
Um, it was just it wasn't as easy for me as it was for everyone else. Like I was always like, you know how you have to like aim your body towards like shortstop when you're slapping?
Yeah.
I was always opening up
Mm-hmm.
and I just couldn't fix it. Like I would try so hard, but
It's hard going back and forth. Like
yeah,
at some point,
definitely.
you have to just kind of commit to one or the other. So
Hmm.
that makes sense. But yeah, that even today, I mean, do you know Macy?
Yeah,
Yeah, even today, she opens up sometimes,
yeah.
and you can tell because it just messes you up. And a lot of times, it has to do with the pitching, what type of pitch
Hmm.
is coming. So your timing is messed up, then you swing open and all that stuff. So, but it's tough. It looks easy slapping, but
Hmm.
it's not. It's not. There's a lot of stuff can go wrong with it, and so that's cool. Are you still going to be the leadoff batter?
No, I think I'm gonna move down to the third spot. And,
Okay, so then it makes sense to be that hitter that you need to
yeah,
be. Are you more comfortable batting, swinging away? You
yeah.
like it better? That's cool. Who was the toughest hitter you faced?
Um, One of them, they weren't in our section, but I would say Mia Pruz.
Is she on tour?
She goes to Union. She's
Union.
also a really good pitcher too.
Oh, that's why I know her. Okay, you
Yeah.
threw me off. When did you guys play Union?
It was like one of our first games, I think it was last year.
Okay.
And I think we got mercy rolled that game. She's just a really good hitter.
That team's phenomenal. They really should not be playing in single A. It's
Mm-mm.
not fair for that division at all.
They're really good.
Yeah, the team is good. All right, so teammates and team spirit. If you can give an award to any of your teammates, who would it be and for what?
I would definitely say, do you know Alana Cobalt? She was a freshman last
I
year.
do. I remember the name. Yeah.
I would definitely give her the hardworking award because anytime we have practice, she's always there. Like, she'll ask me to do ground balls. Like, we pitch together. I'll catch her. She'll catch me. She's just very hardworking and determined.
It's good. That's what you need to be a good
Hmm.
player. Yeah, I remember she caught my eye when you guys played in the fall at the Beaver. I think I screened one of your games, and I remember seeing her.
Yeah, she's a really good sophomore this year. So,
It's good. You guys are going to need them good players since you lost several.
oh yeah.
What's one word your teammates would use to describe you?
I chose two. I said either clumsy or chaotic.
So you got to explain why clumsy, other than
Um,
dancing and breaking your meniscus.
there's definitely two times that this has happened. Like we'll just be in the field, and I'll probably be like in the infield, like at third base or whatever, and like my shoelaces, I'll literally my right foot will get caught on my left foot while I'm fielding,
Yeah.
and then I'll just like tip over, and like that's happened to me two times that
Oh,
I can
geez.
remember. Like there's just random times like and like when you're running up on a ball to like run or throw on the run, I'll fall on that sometimes, and
Mm.
I'm just really clumsy.
Well, I mean, a lot of it is because the outfields are really uneven around here, so it's tough,
Hmm.
especially if you hit one of those holes or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what you said about shoelaces, um, that like the hoop gets caught into your spike. Is that what
Yeah.
happens? Yeah.
Yeah, and like I'll be doing like a shuffle kind of, and then like I just won't be able to like get my other foot to like
Yeah.
go on the ground, and I'll just fall.
It's funny. Okay. All right. So looking ahead, this is interesting for me, of course. So, what are your plans after graduation, and are you considering playing softball?
I will not be playing on a college team, but I do want to play a club softball team for
Okay.
wherever I go.
Okay. Where are you thinking about going?
I actually have no idea.
Oh, you still don't know?
I'm in four schools right now, so I'm gonna try and decide between them, but it's I have no clue.
It's tough. What do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you know what you want to major in?
I do. I want to major in applied mathematics and like financial or business financials.
Okay. My oldest does that. She goes to Pitt, and she's going to graduate this summer with financing degrees and stuff. So
Mm.
so you like math, then, huh?
Yep.
That's cool. And what do you want to do when you grow up? I guess.
I'm not sure what career I want to go into, but a lot of my family knows stuff about like banking and all that,
Hmm.
so I might just see what their like point of view is.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. It's funny that math either you love it or hate it. There's no
Yeah,
in between.
and I'm someone who loves it.
Yeah, that's cool. There's some of those classes are crazy. Like my oldest took theory. I think it's called theory, and it's like some high level. It's like after calculus. It's like high level math stuff, and it was. She showed me some of those problems, and it's pretty wild. So you better like it. You better love it.
Uh, I'm
School's
hoping.
tough. School's
Mhm.
tough too. Don't go in it thinking you're going to ace it like you do high school.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's hard. I, my my daughters did well in high school. A's and stuff, but in college there's a couple classes that beat them up, and it's like, hey, if it's not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, then it wouldn't be as valuable to have those degrees. So
Mhm.
that's awesome though. I actually like math myself. That was one of my favorite subjects when I was younger.
Yeah, a lot of my friends think I'm crazy for going into the math field, but it comes easy to me, so.
Yeah, that's what you want, and you enjoy it. So, and usually, if you enjoy, figuring things out from a math point of view,
Mhm.
those classes are pretty interesting. All right, where are we at? Okay, so all right, so with this network, I do a lot of streaming with the younger kids, and it's funny when I go do their games, they kind of always run up and they're excited to see me and whatever. So there's a lot of young kids that watch. So if you had one piece of advice that you would give to them, what would it be?
I would say work hard and make sure to have fun because when you're like putting too much pressure on yourself, you're not going to have as much fun. And I can tell that from a point of view because I always put a lot of pressure on myself to do good, but then it takes the fun away from it.
Yeah. Yeah, you need to not put pressure on yourself.
Yeah.
That's easier said than done, though. I know that.
Definitely.
Yeah. Especially now that you're senior, everyone's kind of looking up to you, and it can be a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
All right. Good advice. Okay, so now we're going to hit the wrap up here. So if this is kind of funny, and you won't answer how everyone else does, because we'll see. If you could have one superpower on the field, what would it be?
I don't know if this counts, but like if I could know where the pitch was located before I could hit it, then I would do
Superpower.
that.
Yeah, that's a superpower. It's tough when you see good pitching that moves the ball a lot. Sometimes that when you have that ball movement, it's harder to hit than the speed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. A lot of girls say they want to be fast. That's like the popular answer.
I was definitely thinking about that, but then I was like, I mean, I feel like everyone's going to say that. I want to try and think of something else.
Yeah. Everyone says they want to be fast. It's funny. Mm-hmm. And then the fast ones typically say they want to have power.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
But you need both. You need both on your team. So, okay. So I got one last question for you. And you did not talk as much as Tori did.
I don't know how she talked this much.
Tori is a talker. Mm-hmm. She was a fun interview. Don't get me wrong, but she was a talker. We had to reconnect the meeting. She blew through the one meeting, and we needed to do another. So, but that's good. That's what these were for.
Yeah.
Okay. So fill in the blank for you. Softball is what?
Softball is one of the best decisions I've ever made in playing.
I can see that. When did you start playing?
I think I started playing first year of 8U.
Okay.
And I've been playing ever since. And then I started travel, I think, maybe first year 12U. Okay.
What teams do you play on for travel?
I play on Ohio Blast right now.
Are you on Rhonda's team?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool to have your high school coach coaching you on travel too.
It's a lot better because when I played for Rage, I would have two different coaches telling me what to do. And it was like one was telling me it was wrong, one was telling me it was right. So now that I have just one coach, it's a lot easier.
Yeah. It's hard. I think it's hard coaching because you don't, like, when I coached when my daughter was up to 12U when I coached. Mm-hmm. And back then, that's when things were starting to pick up with the lessons and stuff, Yeah. And when girls would struggle hitting, I would always ask them what their hitting coach would say or what their hitting coach is showing them, because I didn't want to tell them something that was contradicting their hitting coach, because that kind of, they're paying for that. So it's tough when you have multiple people in your ear telling you how to do things, or, telling you what's wrong, but maybe someone else is saying something different than this person, and it gets confusing. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like my hitting, it was just like I didn't know what I was doing wrong, and like my coach would tell me that I had to fix this, and then Rhonda would say that's wrong, and it was just a lot of back and forth. Yeah. And Rhonda has that background where that's the type of person that you want to listen to, because she actually played at a high level. So those are the coaches that you want to hear. You don't want to listen to a dad who played baseball in high school, because what does he know? Yeah. And that's just the hard reality. That's one of the reasons why I stopped coaching, was because, I taught the girls up to 12U everything that I knew up to that point. Mm-hmm. And when you don't play the game of softball, it's a lot different than those who play it. So having Rhonda on your side is a good thing for you and your whole team.
I love Rhonda.
Yeah. Is Kurt still? Is Kurt's going to still help coach? No, he's not. So who's her assistant now?
I don't know who the specific assistant is, but I know one of our helping coaches right now is Rachel. I always mess up her last
I know who you're
name.
talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she has a tough last name.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like Santa Maria or something.
Yeah, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, that's good. She's the she's like the president of the youth program down there. I'm still kind of involved in that rec league. So she's one of the commissioners, I guess, for the youth. So that's cool. Yeah. And she probably, I don't know her background, but I'm sure she's played before. So good. It's good to have that female leadership who has experience playing for sure.
Definitely. We can also connect to them a lot more.
Yes. Teenage girls are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say that again.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for doing this, Kara. We're going to run out of time here. So,
well, thank you for having me.
Yes, absolutely. And good luck this year. I'm going to try to stream as many games as I can. So hopefully we'll see you at the field.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'll see you.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.